NBC reports that minutes ago, a three-way deal between congressional Democrats, Republicans, and the White House has been struck for a temporary two-month extension of the payroll tax holiday. That extension includes an extension of unemployment benefits, the so-called doc fix, and most importantly, the only job creator, the Keystone pipeline. Now, let's go to Wisconsin Republican Senator and Tea Partier Ron Johnson. Good evening, Mr. Johnson. Thank you very much. So the Republicans held tough, and are you going to get a vote on the floor of the Senate tomorrow?
Good morning, Larry. It sure looks that way. And I tell you what, Larry, you know what I like about this? This gives us 2 months to come up with another way of making sure that we don't raise taxes on middle class and lower income workers, rather than continue to starve our Social Security system. So I think this is a pretty good deal, and I'm certainly planning on supporting it.
Can I just circle back on the pipeline, which I really believe is the only job creator in this whole bill? And you've got the unions, some of whom have been on this show, versus the radical enviros, which the White House is catering to. Now, will the White House accept a deal, accept a vote? Will they actually put the Keystone pipeline through? Because as I understand it, you can take the vote and you can win the vote, but the White House can still turn down the Keystone pipeline in 60 days.
My understanding is what the White House would have to do is issue a report that says the Keystone XL pipeline would be harmful to America. And I don't know, do you think they'd actually claim that 22,000 new jobs on construction, a $20 billion infrastructure investment, and 100,000 jobs long-term would be bad for America? I don't know. I suppose they could do that, but then we'd be right back there again in mid-February making the same case for the Keystone XL pipeline.
All right, so you're going to win this one. The Republicans are going to hang tough. There's a blue-collar vote up for grabs. The old Reagan Democrats, the unions are about to desert the Democratic Party. What do you make of that?
Well, it's because the free market ignorance of this administration is just jaw-dropping, quite honestly. So, unfortunately, the president had no experience in the private sector. So many members of his administration never served in the private sector, so they don't understand how it works. They don't understand the wonder and power of the free market system. They certainly don't understand what made America great, freedom in the free market system.
Senator, last one for you, sir. The temporary payroll tax holiday, temporary holiday, no real stimulants. What about the pay-fors? There's no millionaire surtax, thankfully, but how does this get paid for? Or does it just blow a hole in both Social Security and the overall federal budget?
Well, I don't have the details on the pay-fors other than we're hearing they're very credible, and the only reason it's only a 2-month extension is the Democrats simply wouldn't agree to reducing the rate of growth of spending beyond the $30 billion that is going to be paid for with this particular package. So that's why it's only 2 months. But again, I think that gives us a good window to actually put forward a good tax reduction package moving forward.
All right, Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, we appreciate your update, sir. Now